2022 World Cup is right around the corner and all of the countries are set in stone. The only thing missing are the players. Most countries have their players already set in people's minds, but for England, there has been a huge debate on the right back position at the moment. Kyle Walker, Reece James, Kieran Trippier, and even Ben White could start ahead of Trent due to his bad form at Liverpool this season. Trent Alexander Arnold at the moment might not be considered for the England squad, and people keep debating if he is worthy of a spot. It also doesn't help that he has been injured for the last 2 weeks. At the start of the season, nobody considered Liverpool would be in the mess they are right now. Even the England manager, Southgate, hasn't been able to exploit his offensive abilities on the national team because of how he manages the team. That is definitely a topic for another day. So far into the Premier League season, there have only been 11 games at the time of this recording, and people are completely discarding him from the World Cup due to Liverpool conceding many goals because of him. Will he even have a starting spot with England? How will Southgate play him if he were to start? Where would he play him? In this video, I wish to answer all those questions and give my opinion on the matter. Let's get right into the video. Liverpool's bad start of the season. Liverpool's bad start is why people debate whether Trent should even be called up to the World Cup squad. They're currently in 7th place, and it also doesn't do him justice that his offensive game hasn't been on par when you compare him to his other seasons he has had over the years. He has set his standards so high for himself that it's hard for people to grasp that players have also down seasons. This happens to the best players in the world. Even the GOATs of football, Messi and Ronaldo, have these droughts of inconsistent games and even bad seasons. Usually, when Alexander Arnold is on the pitch, his offensive capabilities compensate for his prowess on the defensive side. His technique on the ball is quite unique, like no one we have ever seen before. The only one I can think of that has a similar style to his game is David Beckham because of how similar they are at passing and crossing the ball. His passing is the best thing about his game. He can cross that ball from one side quickly to the other like no other player in the world. He also uses his offensive awareness to find people on the pitch. He knows when to pass the ball and when not to have it. On the other hand, his defensive side has to be overstated. He has been the reason why Liverpool have conceded more goals this season. That has always been the case. I don't think he has ever been good on it on the defensive end in any season he has been on Liverpool. Trent has endured a difficult start to the campaign with some tactical mistakes leading to goals against Liverpool. He recently admitted that playing in his position is not easy, and it says it sometimes feels like he is in shackles. I think Klopp initially started him in the first place because he knew that he was more of an offensive player. If Klopp trusted him in the beginning of his career, I believe that he will continue trusting him even after his bad games. My honest opinion. In my honest but truthful opinion, I think people are being pessimistic about him. Yes, Liverpool has conceded a lot due to his bad performances, but it is a team game, and he isn't the only one doing a bad job on the pitch. People don't want to talk about how Van Dijk and Joe Matip aren't having a good season either. It's easy to blame someone in particular when it comes to Liverpool, and Trent is really an easy target for people to blame. It also doesn't help that he plays for Liverpool either. Football is a team game with other defenders on the pitch. The other defenders are there to cover those spaces when Trent goes forward. Klopp knows this, and I think the other defenders know what they're coming up against when Trent goes up forward into the attack. I also think this way of playing must be blamed on Jurgen Klopp, not just on the defenders. After all that running he does into the attack, it's really hard to maintain that same intensity when he gets back on the defensive side. If Klopp gives him the confidence he needs, he will be fine. We often forget that players are humans like us too, and it's hard to maintain that sort of greatness for so many years. He is revolutionizing the right back position under our eyes, and it's no surprise that he has been influenced by Philip Lahm and Dani Alves when you talk about versatility on the pitch. My suggestion of where he should play under Southgate may be a little unusual and maybe something out of place. I think he should implement him into a 4-4-2 as a more of an attacking right mid, just like David Beckham once was when he was at Manchester United or even Real Madrid. We've seen that teams have targeted him because they know that he will leave a huge space once he goes into the attack. This formation will allow him more of a defensive backup when he goes attacking. There will be a right back behind him when he gets off too high. This formation also allows the team to be more defensively sound too. I'm also trying to account for the other right backs that might be called up to the World Cup. Either Walker or Trippier could start if they play under that formation. I think Southgate needs different styles of play at the World Cup, and maybe this would work out for Trent on the national level. Maybe this is a solution that he needs, but it might be a little too late for Southgate at this moment. On the club level, I think this could work as well. This could allow the youngster Ramsey to start at the right back position and will give him opportunities to build his confidence. James Milner and Joe Gomez could be played in that position, which would help everyone rotate, with Liverpool having different lineups. This could make Liverpool more unpredictable, in my opinion. I really think that Trent will be fine, and Trent should definitely be called up for the England team. He is a one-of-a-kind talent, and it would be a waste if he couldn't be utilized in any capacity. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree? Leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you on the next video.